Hi, friends. It's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. And we are just relaxing and having a nice afternoon and anxious to spend a little bit of time with you today. How are you doing? So, it's the first time we're getting together after the Christmas holiday. And I would like to hear what everybody did for Christmas. I'm going to check my computer here and make sure that we are live. So let me see. Yep, it looks like we're cooking. Looks like we're going. That's a good, very good thing. I hope everybody had a really nice holiday, and I hope your weather has been nice. Ellie is in her little sleepy mode. Hi, Tina. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. Renee, yes, we had a great Christmas. Um, I'm watching to see what you're saying. Um, so I have to have a little disclaimer here in the beginning. We have a workman who's coming to do a little work in our house, and he's scheduled to come right now. So if he comes, Ellie's gonna go bananas. I've got her on a leash here. She's hooked up on her leash. Good morning, Margaret Gordon. Good to see you. Tina's Christmas was nice and quiet and a good day. Cindy Reed, I hope you had a nice Christmas too. Vicky's there from Arizona. So the workman is due any second. He's supposed to come at 3 o'clock my time, which is right now. Oh, Minda, aloha. Good to see you. So I just want to say that when the workman comes, she's going to go nuts, and I'm going to do my best to keep her quiet. Vicky, nice and relaxing. Tracy, hello from Connecticut. Good to see you. Well, I have to tell you what happened about Carol from Connecticut, too. Good to see you. Um, we had planned to spend Christmas Day with my daughter and her husband, and on Christmas Eve, they came down with COVID. Yep. So, what we did is my husband on Christmas Eve, he and I went out to a really nice dinner, and we did our own little celebration. And then on Christmas Day, we went over to my daughter's house and just dropped off a couple of presents on the door, so they could at least feel like it was Christmas. And they're kind of still in the throes of it. I haven't actually talked to her today, so I don't know for sure. Her husband was worse than she. So, but I didn't get near them. We just dropped presents and ran. Thank you, Marcia. So that's kind of what happened, but it was really actually nice and relaxing, and we had such a nice dinner on Christmas Eve, and we had leftovers, so we just have been relaxing. Like it sounds a lot like a lot of you did. Holly, good to see you. Holly and Polly. Good to see you both. Oh, COVID is up there in Canada too. Yeah, I think it's all over the place. This new variant that's going around. And Ellie still has not gotten out of her Christmas sweater. She's been so cozy that I've left it on her. Here's her purple leash that I've got attached to a chair here so she doesn't run away when the man comes. Oh, Margaret has workman coming tomorrow at 7 a.m. Oh, and your dogs go nuts. Yes. So whenever he gets here, we're going to see how it works. I don't have to greet him. My husband is here too. But I know she'll go nuts. Margaret, how are you feeling? I'm sure we all want to know if you're doing better. So Christmas is over. Poof, just like that. And I hope you all got what you wanted, or at least had a quiet time and enjoyed making some cards. Maybe that's what I've been doing. And I am just extremely excited about our new catalog. 1 week from tomorrow, the new spring mini catalog goes live to customers. 1 week from today, You do the same, Cindy, on New Year's, nice and quiet. Yeah. Um, 1 week from today is the last day of the holiday mini, the Christmas, I think it was August to December mini catalog. So the last chance really is the last chance. If there's anything you want from that catalog, be sure you get it while you can between now and 1 week from today. Renee cleaned her craft room of your Christmas projects so that you can start fresh next week. Excellent. Margaret Gordon, I'm getting there. I hope to be able to drive again in the new year. Oh my goodness, Margaret, we hope so too for you. We do. Yes, I know that's hard not to be able to drive. Um, but I like the idea of cleaning the craft room and getting everything ready for the new year. Cindy Howard, hello, watching from North Dakota. Cindy, I think you won my prize from last Friday. I think you did. Let me check something. I'm going to put Ellie down because I don't think I know your address. Let me confirm here. Yes, you won a prize from last week, and I don't have your address. So if you could email that to me at peggy@prettypapercards.com, Cindy, and I'll get that out to you. I would appreciate it. Linda, your craft room's a real mess. Mine gets a mess like within a period of hours, and then I have to clean it up, or I might leave it overnight till the next day. And over Christmas, I left it for about 2 days, I have to say, because we were doing so many other things and resting. So let's actually just talk about the new catalog and new stuff. We're going to use all sneak peeks today. So this is the new catalog, the new mini that goes live to customers on January 4th, a week from tomorrow. And this is the little celebration catalog that has the free presents, the free gifts that you get for minimum orders. And so if you need these and don't have them and don't have another demonstrator, I would love to send some to you. Email me at peggy@prettypapercards.com and I'll get them out to you. I'm doing a mailing tomorrow, so you could get in my mailing of things. And now when we have new catalogs, we do what's called shares, because there are lots of pretty papers and there are lots of pretty ribbons in the new catalogs. And well, in the mini, the celebration, you have to place your own order of minimum $50 in the US, and you get to choose a free gift from the celebration catalog. But what I'm talking about is the papers in the mini catalog. So I'm doing a paper share, and it has, you get a quarter of a pack of every paper in, excuse me, in the new mini catalog. And here's the pack. It's a little bit thicker than this because I don't have the Be Mine bee paper in here. But you guys, this paper is gorgeous, and we are going to use some of it today, and I'm going to show you why you want all of it. So I have to look to make sure I'm saying the right price. So if you'd like to get a paper share from me, a quarter of a pack of every new paper in the mini catalog, it's $38 plus $9 shipping, because shipping has gone up. It just keeps going up. It went up for the holidays, and I'm hoping it goes down. Yes, Tina, this new mini catalog is very, very good. And I can't even, you're going to see today I'm using like stuff from a whole bunch of dies, 4 different die sets, 3 die sets, and 1 punch, because I wanted to just use it all. And I want to show it to you. Okay. So paper shares. Now the thing with this is, up until today, I've been able to just take reservations, but beginning tomorrow, I can invoice you. So tomorrow is kind of a big day. So if you're interested in my paper shares, and I'll just show you another side, but I'm going to show you some pretty papers when we get going here in a minute, some of them. They're beautiful. Email me, Peggy@prettypapercards.com. Email me today. Well, you can email me anytime up until I have to have all the payments in by January 3rd, because what I do, and some of you know this, is I stay up late. Since I'm on the west coast of the US, it's 11 o'clock. Well, it can be 11 o'clock here when it goes live, but I'm kind of a late bug anyway, so I stay up until it goes live. I'm in there checking and checking, and the minute that catalog goes live, I order all of this paper for you guys. So if you want to make sure you get a sample of every paper, sign up for my paper share. Now, also, I have a ribbon share. There aren't a lot of ribbons in this catalog. There are 3, and they're really pretty. So there's this beautiful kind of leather look with gold. I don't know if you can really see that. It's just beautiful. It has gold on one side. There's this one that goes with anything, but it's with the Be Mine Suite, and it's sweet sorbet, I'm pretty sure. Yes, with a white border. Love this one. And then there's this beautiful, pretty peacock in gold. So pretty. Okay, so you get a quarter of a spool of each of these, plus a full package of the twine. This is Baker's twine, and these colors are so pretty. I don't want to divide them. I'm just going to send you a whole pack. So if you get a ribbon share, you'll get a quarter of each of these ribbons and a full pack of the twine. And that is $20 plus 4 shipping. And then if you want it all, you've got to have it all. That's always me, you know. It's $58 plus $9 shipping. So let me know, email me, and I would love to get you all signed up and send you the link tomorrow so that you can pay and be ready for January 4th. I am very excited. I'm going to set this down because I mentioned this the other day, and I wanted to, yes, you got to have it all, Tracy. That's always me, got to have it all. So my first class to go of the new year is going to be the Be Mine class to go. If you have seen your catalog, you know that it's the first suite in the catalog, and it is abundantly adorable. And this is one of the cards that you're going to make. It's a little fun fold card, and that little part tucks under that little corner, just like that. You're going to make 2 of these. I'm keeping the other 2 secret, so you're going to make 6 cards total, 2 each of 3 designs, and you're going to make a little 3D project, and it's going to be slightly different, but somewhat like this. So you'll make 6 cards and 1 3D project, and you'll get lots of stuff. You're going to get a half a pack of the Be Mine paper. You're going to get a full pack of adhesive backed flowers and daisies. Oh my gosh, flowers and hearts. And the flowers are the daisies, and one full spool of that red bordered ribbon, the sweet sorbet bordered ribbon. So your class kit is $45. I'm going to start advertising that tomorrow also, and it'll be on my blog and in my newsletter. And if you don't see either one of those things, I'll advertise it on Facebook too, or email me at Peggy@prettypapercards.com. So $45 for the class kit alone. And the one thing I did want to tell you is there's a couple ways you can get this. You can get the class kit alone for $45. You can get PDFs alone for $20 if you have the bundle. Thank you, Roz. Thank you, Roz. Roz is one of my big supporters. I so appreciated it. But also, you can get the class kit plus the bundle. And let me see, I have the stamp set here that I can actually show you. Let me see. It's called Be My Valentine. The punch I have in another place. This is the stamp set. But what I wanted to tell you about is I think this is going to be one of the very most popular in the entire catalog. And again, this kit, I'm going to get everything for it the minute everything goes live on January 4th. So sometimes things run out, and if there would be a chance, I don't know, that this could run out. We never know, and I don't think they know. They do their very best to have it stocked, but on some things they go like wild because it's so cute, and I think this set is so cute. So if you get from me the bundle, stamp set and punch, and the class kit, you can be assured that I will be getting it the second that little clock ticks over, and everything goes live. So there won't be a chance, there should not be a chance that you would not get it. I did this last time with the Night Divine, and everybody was so pleased because they didn't have to worry about not getting. And a few days later, the Night Divine set did sell out. It was, they got more. But all that to say, if you're interested, and what I do is regarding the bundle, I sell it to you at the price in the catalog. I don't charge you the tax on it or the shipping, only shipping from my house to your house. So it's a bit of a little break for you. So $83.50 for the bundle and the class kit. And so email me, Peggy@prettypapercards.com, or if you're on my newsletter, you'll get it. You'll see it on my blog tomorrow, and I'll put it on the Facebook page. I want to be sure everybody gets this because I'm telling you, I love it. I made like 20 bees the minute I got it with their cute little leaves and everything. They're just so darling. I just love them. Okay, do you want to see more new stuff? Okay. I'm going to turn you down, and we are going to see more new stuff. Let's see. Let me try it. Oops. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. I've got my glass mat, and you know that starting January 4th, you can get the glass mat too if you get a starter kit. This is a choice you can have. I'll explain more later, because we've done enough explaining, and I want to show you what we're going to do today. This is the card we're going to make right here. Isn't that super cute? I thought I'd use some different colors than I usually use, some blues and berry burst. We're going to make this card, but I'm going to show you, Tracy Moore, here's what we're going to use. I'm going to show you all the new product that we're going to use, and then we'll use it. Okay, I just wanted to use everything. So this is the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. All of these sentiments can be used separately or with the Heartfelt Hexagon punch, and I really think it's super cute. And it has also this border that we're going to use, so you can use that border. So that's the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle we're going to use. Then, here we go. Shh, okay, it's okay. So then we're going to use, okay, shh, Ellie? Okay, maybe she'll quiet down in a minute. Then we're going to use this set, which I was really anxious to get. This is called Hooray for Surprises. And let me put it like this. Okay, baby. Ellie, come. Hold on just a second. Okay, settle down. Come on, settle down. There you go. Okay. Hooray for Surprises. My husband calls her our doorbell. So this is the stamp set, and I'll tell you the reason I got it is because I love that little cake. I love cakes, and we're going to use that today. I love to eat them and to stamp them. And it comes with a candle, a light. It already has a little candle, but that's a light that makes it. But there is way more that can be done with this. I have not even touched, but it has a little die that cuts the cake out that we're going to use. One thing this does, now I wrote it down. Uh-oh. Get back. I wrote it down so I could tell you. I haven't tried it though, and I'm waiting to see a video on it. They might have one up now, but they'll definitely, hi Anthony, good to see you. They'll definitely have a video up when the catalog goes live on the 4th. And this set makes this die set makes interactive cards and creates a pull tab. That's what I mean. I don't totally know how it works yet, but you see it has these little half circles that poke out there, and then there's this, which I believe is going to cut a perforated line, and you pull it and then something happens. I haven't even tried it. I don't know how it works yet, but I'm all about the cake, so that's what we're going to use today. So this is the Hooray for Surprises set bundle. Okay, then we're going to also use, just because I love them, and these I think are necessities from the new catalog, perennial postage And I actually lost one of these already. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, thank you, Margaret. She is barking. So we're going to use one of these postage stamp dies, all different sizes, including a postage mark. And this is a necessity. I really think this is going to be a new basic, is what I'm calling it. And then, okay, shh, 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 shh. This is a die set that is part of a bundle, but I have the bundle and I love it already. But it's called Thoughtful Expressions, and it has these graduated dies. This is the one with the hummingbird that we made last week, and we're going to use one of these kind of scallopy ones today. Another basic in the craft room, because these are because of the graduated shapes. And, okay, more. Maybe I'll explain those when we get to them, so we can just get started with our card. Well, you know what I want to show you is, I just want to show you this paper. Okay. This is called Sunny Days. And I thought, this is what I saw of the front of it. And I thought, I wouldn't want this. Or I wouldn't need it, I guess I'll say. This is a free celebration item with a $50 order. But you guys, wait till you see the backs of these papers, okay? This one, I thought I had them arranged, but anyway, this is the back. Isn't that beautiful? And I have fallen in love with them. And just, look at this. Poppies, red poppies, and a lot of petal pink. Okay, shh, 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 shh. Ellie, come here. Come here. Shh, shh. Rainbows. Beautiful bees. Okay, bees. I had no idea strawberries were in here. I know, Cindy. I'm going to look for it. Okay, come here, baby. Come here. Okay, come here. Just come sit with Mommy. Come on, you can sit with me. Just a moment, please. Okay, come here. Okay. I'm just going to bring her up here to sit on my lap because I think she'll do better here. Okay, little suns. Beautiful flowers. This paper we're going to use today, this is Pool Party. Let me see. Hi, Vicki Eakins. And check this out. This is the back of it. I hated to cut into it. Look at these little cherries. It's so cute. And it's called Sunny Days. And I didn't think it would be that great of a paper, but what was wrong with me? Designer series papers by Stampin' Up! Are always beautiful, always. Then we're going to use this beautiful Pool Party crinkled ribbon. We're also going to use, and that's a celebration item, free with a $50 order, and we're going to use these opaque faceted gems, celebration, free with a $50 order. And we're going to use, let me find it. I'll just show you the piece I have. This is the children's paper. It has cute little children, and I thought, look at the back of this one. All the backs are so pretty. So we're going to use this. It's just all new stuff. So let's get started. Okay. Here's the card that we're going to make again, and I'm going to show you what all these little things do because they're so cute. Okay, let's start with our basic white card base, 8.5 by 5.5. You can hear my husband talking to the guy in the background. Okay, and then we're going to start doing some die cutting, and everything we're doing today fits in my favorite little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So let's cut the postage stamp. It's not a full background, but it's kind of the background of our cake because it's all about the cake, right? And here's that postage stamp die, one of the larger ones. And I love that it fits in here. Just love it. So I'm doing this with a dog on my lap. Oh, Snickers is licking your phone, Roz. How cute. Okay. I've got her. I don't think she'll bark too much as long as I keep her on my lap. Okay, so here's our background piece. Isn't that so pretty? You can't see it there because it's out of your way. Okay. I love the edging here. I really do love the edges that this die makes. And then we're going to cut out our little, I don't know what to call it except a scallop circle, but it's just super cute. It really has, what I noticed is that it has like 2 scallops with a little, and 2, it just goes around like that. 2 scallops with a little pointy thing in there. And I think these are so cute, and you can, there's just so many ways you can layer this. You can put sentiments in them with all the graduated sizes. I could have done that, but I decided to show, I want to show you the things in the catalog so you know, and you know, get your wish list out. If you, I'll keep trying to say this. So this is from, whoops, let me find this one. This is the Thoughtful Expressions. Okay, this particular die is Thoughtful Expressions, the circular one, and this is Perennial Postage. Let me put them up there for you, okay? Perennial Postage, you can tell because it looks like a postage stamp, and Thoughtful Expressions is this one here. Okay, now let's do a little stamping. Alrighty, so we've got our card, and we can start with our, I just love this Berry Burst paper, this color, designer series paper on the back of the little children. So we're going to attach this with glue because we're going to use dimensionals for some of the other parts. Okay, here we go. You know, it's a typical mom thing, isn't it? We do our things we need to do with our babies on our backs or our laps or something. Ellie's just sitting here trying to look out and find the guy. Okay, now we're going to do a little stamping. So we're ready now for our cake. Okay, we're going to set that off to the side. And now I have just a large kind of scrap piece that I had left over that I'm going to do the stamping on. So here is the border stamp. This is that border that we saw in, this is the set Heartfelt Hexagon. Okay. So I'm going to get out my Berry Burst ink, and we'll put some ink on it. Now I have gotten out my Stampin' Pierce mat, which I have inside there, and I have it wrapped in some grid paper so that my photopolymer stamps will stamp clearly. Some of them stamp fine on the glass mat, but the cake especially did, because it's more, there's more area to stamp, did not as much. So I decided to get out this scratch paper. Okay, now we're just going to put this border right down here. Isn't that cute? And what I noticed is it can be little dots, but if you move it at all, it looks like little almost exclamation points. Let me try that again. I think Ellie was moving. Let me try to do it, and we'll see if I can get it to be just little dots. Okay, be really still, baby. Okay, maybe, and I don't mind that. It could be that I'm pressing down. That could be what does it. Let's try it without just a, well, they're all kind of the same, but it's cute in any way. I like it no matter what. I think it's adorable. Okay, now we're going to put Let's Eat Cake, this sentiment, right inside. I tried putting the stamp inside the other stamp and doing it that way. A lot of people try that, but the edges of the stamp kind of overlapped, and I want to have a good image. And check that out. Let's eat cake. Okay, now while we're stamping, we're going to go ahead and do the cake. I'm not putting a candle on the cake today because it's kind of, we're going to die cut it. All right, so here's the little cake. Whoops, I got my fingernail in there, but that's okay. We're going to die cut that. Isn't that the cutest cake? And let's put, as long as we're at it, where's my card base? We might as well stamp the cake inside the card. So let's do that. Okay. Very cute. I like that cake. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this cake, I'm telling you. And I'm going to put it on the outside of the envelope also. Hold still. Isn't that just so cute? I mean, wouldn't you love to get an envelope with that little cake? I just think it's darling. I think that's all of our stamping, so we can set all of that off to the side now. And I'll set that to the side, and we will do a little bit of punching. Where is my punch? Oh yes, here it is. Okay, here we go. And this fits so perfectly. I love the shape. The stamps can go, not this one, but there are stamps in the set that can go vertical as well as horizontal, which is so nice. I'll try to get that really well set in there. Let's eat cake. Okay, we've got that done. Now we can die cut our little cake. Just going to cut that out like that. And we'll get our little machine back. I mean, it's so convenient to have this little machine. If you don't have this machine, I so encourage you to get it. I really do, because I have to find the little cake die. It really, I just use it almost 24/7. The only thing I don't use the cake for is really embossing folders and things that are too big, bigger than 4 inches, really. But most of Stampin' Up! Stuff we can do just like this. Okay, I'm going to try putting her down, and we'll give it a try again. See if she can be quiet. Okay, let's put our, make sure we get our little cake die lined up just right. Push it over just a tiny bit to that other side. I think that looks pretty good. And we'll slide that through. Isn't that just the cutest little cake? I mean, I'm going to line a whole bunch of them up. Hi, Marcia Fonte, good to see you. A set you don't have on your rejoining list. Good girl, because you can get, when you rejoin, Marcia, will you get the glass mat? Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know. I love the glass mat. I'm having a lot of fun, and you guys have been helping me to know what to do with it. You experienced gals. Okay, let's get back our, as long as it's not your own dog. Okay, so here we go. And we're ready to assemble our card, and I'm going to show you a little trick with these ribbons in a few minutes. First of all, we're going to get this piece on there. So I'm going to put some dimensionals and raise this up. That always makes a card look so much more professional than having it all flat. If you can, raise it up. So we're going to do that. And I think I'm going to just try to have, you know how we talked about a scallop, a little point and a scallop, and it just keeps going around. So I'm going to try to have that straight. I don't know. I'm just kind of a person who likes to have it straight, if I can. Okay. And then we're going to raise up Let's Eat Cake. We're going to put 4 dimensionals on this because we also are going to be adhering the cake and some little gems. So we'll put 4 of those. Let's Eat Cake. I love it. Love it. And this is easy to center when you put this piece on straight because you've got your loop and loop on both sides. You know what I mean? You can really center it pretty well, like that. Okay. Now I'm not going to put the cake on until I do the ribbon, and let me show you what I'm going to do with the ribbon. Put the little cake right over there. Okay. I'm going to take a strip of this ribbon, and again, this is the Celebration ribbon. It's Pool Party, and it's called Crinkle Ribbon, and you get that is a really full spool of this ribbon. And I am going to cut kind of a large piece, like that. Okay. And these are my good ribbon scissors. Be sure you have a set of scissors that you keep for your ribbons only. And I'm going to cut right down the center. I'm going to cut right down here. And what I think happens is, what I was very surprised about when I cut down the center of this, is each piece looks like a little curtain. I don't know if you noticed that on the sample card, but it just looks like a little curtain. And I'm cutting it long because, you know me, I always want to have plenty of ribbon. I don't want to ever be too short. And I keep the little pieces to use on another project. Okay, so I'm going to take this one, and now check this out. Doesn't it look like a little curtain? Doesn't it look like a little curtain valance or something? Isn't that just cute? I really think so. And the way we're going to adhere this is with tear and tape, because I really want it to stick down, and I don't want to use glue, which is not really as messy. Yeah, Tracy is commenting. Okay. Let me get a little sip. I have been coughing. I don't think it's COVID. I think it's just dry weather, and especially if I get excited. You guys know I get excited about these things. Then I talk and use more breath, and then I start coughing. I don't know why. Okay, there's one, and we're going to put it just a little bit like 1/4 of an inch from each edge. Just like that. Okay, and now with tear and tape, what I like to do is I like to press down like this to make sure that it's adhering to my paper. Mostly it does, but I like to make sure it's really adhering. And then I'm able to pull up the little top tape. Let's see. Just slide my little scissors under there, and there's one. Okay, I'll just start with one at a time. Now I'm going to go in and cut this afterward, okay? So I'm going to put my tape, my ribbon down, and I'm going to go right along the top of that tear and tape. So I'm not quite up there. Let me get up there. Okay, right along the top of the tear and tape. And it's the perfect size, just like that. And then I'm going to bring my scissors back in and trim off the edges. Doesn't it look kind of like a little curtain? And I'm going to turn it upside down to do the other one. I think it's just adorable. And Pool Party is such a great color with Berry Burst. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to have come this way because I have them both going downward. Okay, so then run it right along the top of the tear and tape. Just like that. Oops, come back. Okay, just like that, and trim your edges. Isn't that easy? Quick and easy? Let me get this one, give this one a little trim. I just think, it's kind of like me. A person who is, it's little ruffles, which I like. A person who isn't kind of a ruffly person might not like that, but I do. And now we're going to put our little cake on that we die cut. And for this, I'm going to do double dimensionals. Thank you guys. And what I want to do, if you can notice, um, um, this cake, this is lifted up. Okay, I'm going to have to get her. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Okay. Okay, here we go. She's back on the lap. Okay, you want to get in the picture too? Okay. Okay, so this label here that we punched is lifted up on dimensionals. And so, what happened to my dimensional? Oh, here it is. Okay. So if I just use one, I'm afraid the cake wouldn't look as lifted up as I want to. So what I'm going to do is I can tell that if I put my cake here, I could put it in the center, but I wanted to put it off to the side. So if I put my dimensional right under the right side, that would be perfect. You can see Ellie's head. You silly girl. So what I'm going to do is put one dimensional on the lower right side. I'm going to pull off the top, and I'm going to put another one right up on top of it. Line it up exactly right, like that. Okay, so it's like a double thickness of the dimensional right there. And then I just slide it right up to as far as it goes, and there it is. And I think that way it really sits well on the paper and is risen up a little bit over that label. And we can finish now with some of these super cute opaque faceted gems. And I think the colors are, I think it's Calypso, Coral, Pecan Pie, and our Pool Party. That's why I'm using it, because it matches. And I think that's nice of them with Celebration to give us ribbon and gems that are both Pool Party. So each of these things you can get as a free gift with a minimum $50 order. So let's put some of these cuties on. Ellie, I can't see around you. Your little head is there. Okay. So I'm going to put one. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to put one here. This is what I did before. I'm using the large size. They have a large and small of each of the gems. So we could use the mini ones if we wanted, but I'm using the large ones. And then we're going to put one, I think, right up here. Isn't that kind of cute? I think that's just a darling card, and I'm anxious to give it to somebody for a birthday. And I loved using all kinds of new things. Now, generally, probably you're not going to have all these new things. You might if you kind of go nuts like I do, but I just wanted to show you what they all do so that you can, I'm trying to give you a good view of what they are before the catalog goes live. I want you to know what you're getting. Okay, let me come back up. There we are. Okay, Ellie's with me here on my lap, and that's really the only way to keep her quiet. She's gonna get full of glitter. Yes, she could. We don't really have so much glitter these days, do we? I like the glitter. But I do have a glittery thing for next week's prize. Okay, let's start with this week's prize. So this week's prize was a full package of the Abundant Beauty decorative masks, which I love so much, and that make the beautiful, beautiful sunflowers. And so the winner of these Abundant Beauty decorative masks is Michelle Eaton, and she is a faithful YouTube watcher. And so Michelle, I have a feeling you're watching over on YouTube. I just can't see your comments right now, so congratulations. I think I have your address, but you know, I do love it if you email me, Peggy@prettypapercards.com, and give me your email address, and that way I don't even have to go look for it. It really helps me out. So congratulations, Michelle. Thank you, Becky White. Good to see you. I hope, thank you for sharing. So that is the prize for this week that is awarded to Michelle Eaton. And for next week, the prize is going to be a full entire bolt of this beautiful sparkle. It's called Sparkle Ribbon. And I think it's Pool Party. It's balmy blue. Let me try to get it up really close. Can you see how beautiful? It's like velvet with sparkles. It is so beautiful. So that's the prize for next week. If you're putting the word prize, then this is what you can win for next week. Okay, you'll be entered into the random number generator that I do. Okay, all my stamping friends, thank you so much for stopping by today and for being patient with our workman here causing a little skirmish. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If you're around on Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific, I'll be back right before New Year's. Have a wonderful week and get those lists ready, those wish